real good start last year. You guys didn't really have the finish that you were looking for, but I mean, what were you able to take into the offseason and maybe build off of?
Well, just learning how far we had to go still. And we had a good start, but we just ran into some really good football teams in the second half of the season that just outplayed us. And so we kind of took that into the offseason saying we've got to get better, we've got to get stronger, we've got to get faster, and we've got to find a way to try to close the gap on some of the really good teams in our region. Which is probably not the easiest thing to do, but like I told the kids, we're not going to just sit back and say we can't beat them either. We've got to try to find a way to narrow the gap and see if we can have a better chance when those games roll around again this year.
Kind of heard, at least from other coaches, that third season on the job is the one where you really start needing to see some progress and some results.
Yeah, I think so, and I think this team's going to be better than the team we had last year. I think what's going to be interesting, though, is I think our schedule's tougher. With some games that we had at home last year, now on the road, I think a lot of people on our schedule have gotten better. We were younger last year, so it'll be interesting to see how the results pan out. I do believe this team will be a better football team than we had last year. But when you play, I told our guys this morning, we've got to show up and play the best we possibly can play every Friday night, or we won't win any games. So there's not a game on our schedule that we can show up and win. So that part's going to be a challenge, and we're going to have to rise to the occasion every chance we get that opportunity.
How have the guys been responding? I mean, you're talking about, we've got to do this, we've got to do that. How have you seen them respond during the summer and even in the spring?
The kids at Chelsea are great in that respect. Whatever we ask them to do and whatever challenge we put in front of them, they're going to do their absolute best to try to achieve it. So they know, and they're realistic enough that we've got two of the better teams in the state in our region, in Opelika and Ben Russell. But they also are not going to just back down from the challenge. They're going to try to do whatever they can to try to put themselves on that field that night and give them a chance to win.
Talent-wise, where do you really see the strength of the 2015 team being?
Probably our running backs and our quarterbacks is maybe our strength, and then we've got three linebackers that have started 3 years for us, so that's probably going to be the strength of our team is our running backs and quarterback and then our linebackers.